Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to DiamondX presentations today, Impossible Anger. You will never get upset again. Okay, I'm seeing that there's still a lot of people are in the waiting room. Be patient with us. We'll let you in a while. Okay, well, those people already in, please rename yourself. Okay, if you are in English sessions, you put an E in front of your name. And also, if you are in the Mandarin sessions, then you can put the M in front of your name. Okay, and also you can, we will mute your mic, okay, because we don't want to post any interruptions to the event today. Of course, you may on your video because we like to see you, right? Okay, so you are on your video, but mute yourself, okay? In the chat, you also can put the questions that you may have in the chat below of your computer or your handphone. And also we have the emoji, also the reactions of the emoji. You can put your clap hand, you can put your thumbs up so that you give encouragements to our speakers as well. All right, okay, everybody, please do it now. I give you 1 minute to rename yourself. Thank you. Yeah, and then there you can see on the screen. On the computer, you move the cursor to your profile photo, look for 3 dots and click on it, then rename yourself. Okay, put an E in front of you if you prefer English, and put a C of your name if you prefer in a Mandarin, or M in Mandarin, sorry about that. All right, and also in the computer, there is interpretations. Later you can choose your channel to English or Mandarin, okay? Okay, now I would like to, yeah, because there's a Chinese translation. These events will be conducted in English, and then you can choose the interpretation in Mandarin, okay? Because on your computer button there, there's interpretations. You can choose on that. That's why on the name, in front of the name, in English or Chinese, Mandarin. Then later, because later in the event, we have a breakup room for questions and answers as well. So please rename yourself and do this now. I give you 1 minute to do so. I hope everybody can enjoy the session today, because this is one of the rare occasions that we have the speakers for DiamondX to share with us the wisdom from the ancient. Thank you very much. Right. Everybody is going up, coming in now. So please rename yourself. If you need any help, you just press the help button, or you can put in the chat room if you have any difficulty in doing so. Okay, yeah, you make full use of the chat room so that our event assistant will help you in that manner. All right, thank you very much. Okay, there's people say they can't change name on the mobile English, so I think in the mobile you can go to the participants and see your name and click on it, and you can rename the cell there. Okay, yeah, okay, this is the one. This is the Zoom function. Thank you, IT team. This is a handphone. If you via handphone, you can connect the things, participants, and go there, and also change your name. You click the name, the participants, and your name, and yeah, then you can change your name there, rename your name there. So for those who are not able to do that on a handphone one or the laptop, you can refer to this slide, okay? So that everybody in a cool positions, all right? Yeah, all right. If you still have any questions, put your question in the chat. Our assistant will help you on that. Thank you very much. All right. Now we have 122 already in the room. Okay, that's very good. So put number one. You put type chat number 1 if you're very excited about this event today. Put 1 so that I can hear you. All right. Put 1, everybody. Put 1. 125 one, because I now have 126 people. All right, put it, yeah. This is a pure interaction, and you can put the emoji, clap hand, thumbs up, okay? So give us motivations to give you even more things to come, all right? Yeah, all right, thank you for the response. Thank you very much, okay? Somebody raise hand also. Okay, good. All right, thank you very much. Yeah, continue to rename yourself. For those who just came in, you can rename yourself, mute yourself, and open up your video. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Rename yourself. For those just came in, you must rename yourself with the M in front if you go for Mandarin sessions, and the E in front of your name if you go for English sessions. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. In the room now, we have 135 now, 135. Okay, very good. In less than 4 minutes, we are going to pour out the first polling sessions to gauge everybody and also to give us feedback how you actually learn about this event. Okay, so we still have 4 minutes. Don't worry, you still have 4 minutes to uh, to rename yourself and also put in your question in the chat. Yeah, if you have difficulties in naming in the laptop or the handphone, you can refer to this slide now currently on the screen. The Mandarin sessions actually will simultaneously start because we do the online interpretations. Don't worry about that, okay? This event is conducted in English, but at the same time, the Chinese or the Mandarins interpretation translations will be also at the same time ongoing. No worry about that, okay? All right, so now we have 142 in our house, okay? Everybody, thanks, okay? Please rename yourself, refer to this slide so that you rename yourself so that later, because we have a breakout room for you, have a questions and answer with the speakers and so the leaders of a diamond cutter so that everybody can benefit from these functions, this event more, okay? All right, thank you. Yeah, for the interpretation, there is a sign, there is an interpretation at the bottom of your computer or your handphone. Interpretation, you can choose either English or you just in Mandarin. Then you will hear the interpretations or translation ongoing while I'm talking. The other party will actually translate into Mandarin. Thank you. Oh, some of us don't understand English. Okay, 如果大家你可以选在下面的哈，有一个翻译的 button， 你可以选华语，然后你这边听华语的 ，OK， 好不好？然后如果把你们的名字换一下，如果你要华语的，你就放一个 M 在你的名字前面；如果是英语的，你放E在你的名字前面，OK， 好不好？谢谢你，谢谢你。Okay, now we're back in the room at 148 people, 148 people, all right. Very cool, very cool. Are you cool? If you put cool, you put C on the chat room. C, come on, everybody, C, all right. Let me see you, let me see you. Open up the video, let me see you. Open up the video. Today we are listening to Impossible Anger. After this event, you will never get upset again. How cool is that? How cool is that? Put the C there. How cool is that? Okay. Less than 1 minute, we will go pull up the polling. Then I hope that everybody can help us to do the polling. I think a few questions, very easy question to just click and so that we can know you better, okay? Oh, now in the room we have 152 people, 152 people. Now for those latecomers coming in, you may rename yourself, put an E in front of your name if you choose English, and put a M in front of your name if you are in Mandarin, and also remember to tune into the channel, the interpretations, either English or Mandarin at the bottom of your computer or your handphone. All right, 155 in the room now. So if you have difficulties in renaming, you can refer to the slide on the screen on the laptop and the handphone how to rename yourself as well. And you have still have difficulties on that, you can put in the chat room. Our assistant will help you. Now, IT room, now we poll the first polling, so everybody can help us to do the polling. Okay, IT team, the first polling, please share it on the screen so that everybody can do that. Okay, the polling number 1. IT team. Yeah, all right. So number 1, please refer to the things and how do you get to know this event? Okay, the second question, this is your first time attending on a Zoom session. If no, how many times? Okay, so all right, put your question in, put your question, your answer in. Okay, we will see. All right, less than 20 seconds to put the polling. 20 seconds, 25 seconds. Okay, yeah. Put it in so that we know you better, so then we can give you the best. Okay, thank you very much for your cooperation. Okay, now we still have few minutes. Okay, so we have still. Thank you for those who have done the polling. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your generosity in doing the polling. Thank you very much. For those who just come in, please rename yourself. Put an E in front of your name. If you go for English, and put an M in front of name. You go for Mandarin. Thank you. Thank you. Now we have 158 people. The polling is still on. We have still 1 minute. 1 minute for the polling. Okay. We are only 95% of 133 people polled it. I think we can do more. Come on, everybody. 我们线上有一个 polling， 有一个问卷，帮忙帮我们填一下哈，所以很多人我们就可以开始上这个堂课了。好，谢谢谢谢。Now 101 people already. Thank you, thank you. For those who just came in，你们刚进来的，只要你们把你名字换掉，如果你是选择 English 的话，就放在E，在你的名字前面放 M，在你的名字前面，如果是选择 Mandarin，就是华语的意思。所以 3 minutes left. Okay, 3 more minutes for the polling. Okay, everybody. I think in the chat room somebody still don't know. Okay, maybe IT can share the slide how to rename the game, because I think somebody still have difficulty in that. Assistant, please help in that manner. Okay, all right. We have 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes for the polling. Already have 108 people done the polling. The rest, please come. Put in your choice. Put in your choice. Okay, very much. Thank you, very thank you. For those who still have the haven't renamed yourself, so please refer to the slide so that you can rename yourself. Thank you very much. All right, very good, very good. Now in the house we have 162 people. That's awesome. That's very cool. Now everybody put awesome. Put an A in the chat room. If you think you are awesome today, put A in the room. If you think you are awesome today, A, tap A, tap A. Thank you, thank you. All right, now, okay, the polling is ongoing. Okay, all right, yes, A, lots of A, a lot of A, awesome. You are so awesome, because on this Sunday, you are spending 2.5 hours during your Sunday to learn this ancient wisdom. Aren't you awesome and cool? Yes, okay, we still have 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left for the polling, then we will start our function today. Okay, all right, thank you. 2 more minutes, 2 more minutes. So, okay, come on, put on the polling so that we can know you better, then how to serve you even more better. For those people who have functions in Zoom functions difficulty, please refer to slide to rename yourself. Put an E in front of your name if you choose English, and put an M in front of yourself, you choose Mandarin. OK， 把你名字放名字放一个 E， 如果你选择英文的，如果你放一个 M 在前面，如果你选择华语的，然后 interpretation you choose the channel English or Mandarin, because E and M also, because later we have a breakout room. We are going to break you up in a breakout room so that everybody can have a question and answer. All right, thank you. The polling still going on. Thank you very much. I think a lot of people have done the polling. Very good. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. Okay. I'm doing auction. No, not doing auction. I'm just helping people to get it. The energy is up. Energy. Yeah, let's do the energy. 1 more minute. Then we shall see the polling. Okay. All right, 1 more minute. I think the other team will share with us the polling result. I think also a lot of people also would like to see the result as well. Okay, thank you very much for all the renaming. Thank you. You're awesome. Thank you very much. And then, oh, in the room, 172 people already. So cool, man. So cool. We will hit 200 very soon. Okay. I think still a lot of people still waiting in the waiting room. Don't worry about that. They will be in. Okay. You will see them. Thank you very much. Thank you. Okay. The polling session is almost done. I think the ID team will share with us the polling result. Okay. Thank you. 173 in the room. 173 the room. Okay, result. Okay, result coming up. Okay, result time. IT will share the result, right? 5 minutes for the result. 5 minutes for this result. All right, thank you, thank you. Okay. All right, the polling is up. Okay, okay, then okay, we'll move on. The polling result, I think the IT will share with us, is it? All right, thank you. Yeah, okay, this is the result here. Books, how do you get to know this event? From book study, there's 36%, friends and relative 30%, and we have Facebook, WhatsApp, and the other thing is about 20 over percent. All right, thank you. I think also, the first time attending Zoom, I think a lot of people already attended Zoom many times. Okay, the results show that more than 2 times. That's cool. That's cool. Which country are you from? Okay, let's see. From Malaysia, 59%. From Singapore, 34%. From Indonesia, 7%. Okay, awesome, everybody. Yes. All right. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Now we move on to the next item on the list. Okay. Everybody cool? Everybody rename yourself already? All right. All right, we shall then move on to the next thing. Please continue to rename yourself, okay? Rename yourself. We are not speaking. We will mute your mic, but start your video, okay? Because we want to see you, the reaction, and we don't want to see you in the angry reaction. We want to see you in a happy reaction, okay? That's why you must on your video, all right? Then you can put in your chat, any question, you can put in the chat, type in the questions or difficulty in the chat. Our assistant will help you on this matter. Okay, thank you very much. We have 180 people already joining us. For those just came in, first thing you must rename yourself with the E if you choose English, and also for the M if you choose Mandarin, and on the interpretations on the bottom of the computer or your handphone, you can choose the channel English or also the Mandarin or Chinese,华语 OK。如果你在希望你能放一个名字在你的前面放一个一，如果你选英文的话，如果是华语的话，放一个 M 在你的名字前面，然后在那个 translation interpretation 的 button 那边，你们可以选英文或是华语，因为英文、华语 E 跟 M。Also, because 等下我们有一个 break up 的 room 去可以你问问题的一个 room， 所以我们会 based on 这个 E 跟 M 去分组讨论的。OK， 谢谢你。All right, thank you, thank you. We have 2 more minutes. Okay, no worry about that. Okay, this is a house rule. Okay, so I hope that everybody have done that. Please put in the chat if you still have any difficulties. Our capable assistant will help you in that manner, because I think we have a very big team of volunteers to help us in this event. Okay, I would like to thank you all the volunteers for helping us in this event. I think you will be amazed by how many people is actually behind this. Although that I'm the one who is speaking in front, but there are thousands of people, no, not thousands of people, many people behind us for this successful of this event. Okay, all right, thank you very much. Okay, first you must stay muted. Okay, then start your video and also put in the chat and then type in your question in the chat room. You may also put in the reaction, the clap hand or the thumbs up if anything that you feel that it is or you think is good, then you clap and you give encouragement to all the speakers today. Okay, and okay, thank you very much for people. All 185 people already in the room. Welcome to today's DiamondX sharing the impossible angle. Okay, after learning this, you will never get upset again. Okay, how cool is that? Awesome, right? Okay, so are you put ready? So put ready, you put R. Ready, put R, please. Put R, right? Ready, put R, okay? Okay, put R, if you're ready, ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? 你准备了吗？你准备了吗？准备了吗？准备了吗 ？Put R, put R. 准备了吗 ？Okay, thank you very much. Okay. Let's go, let's go. Let's start the session. Let's start the sessions. Okay, IT, let's start the sessions today. We would like to introduce to you. For those who are new in DCI or things like that, we are going to do a brief introductions. Who is DCI, what is DCI, and all about things, okay? So for those who actually already in the DCI's workshops, book studies, and things like that, I'm sure that this today's topic, the impossible angle, is actually the level 10's topic. Okay, I think it's done in 2019, where Geshe Michael actually here for a talk on level 10. Okay, I myself actually attended the level 10, the full level 10 by Geshe Michael himself in 2019, and find it very, very beneficial. Today you are so awesome to have it here, and then okay, everybody can learn it, and the speakers will share in depth a few tools for you to practice. Okay, by the way, my name is Yo. Welcome to everybody to today's impossible angle sharing sessions. Okay, IT, may I have the slide so that I can do an introduction of the DCI? Okay, Diamond Cutter Institute, DCI, is actually based in US and also in worldwide, and we have worldwide from all over the world, you know, including Indonesia, Singapore, and our mainland Malaysia. Okay, basically DCI is to actually to promote the diamond cutter wisdom started by Geshe Michael Roach. All right, then in Malaysia we call GDC, Global Diamond Cutter, and in Singapore we call it DCW, Diamond Cutter Wisdom. Okay, so this is the difference between the terms only. Okay, but all in all, we are the authorized what I call company to promote DCI's workshop, and you know, in Malaysia and in Singapore and also in Indonesia as well. Okay, all right, a bit of introductions of DCI. Okay, thank you for the listening. And then okay, today we have DiamondX. Okay, DiamondX actually is a part of a DCI Diamond Cutter Institute. DiamondX because they train a lot of speakers, teachers to actually teach Diamond Cutter Institute's workshop, and they have to go through a course in Sedona and called SCIM, Sedona College Institute of management. So they have gone through that. So after they gone through the training, all these speakers were grouped under DiamondX. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we are going to have two speakers. Okay, okay, well, in the Global Diamond Cutter DCW, what we do is that actually we, other than conduct workshops from level 1 to level 12, we also have a book study all over Malaysia, Singapore, and Indonesia. Okay, in Malaysia, you across every book study. You may also get in touch with the person in touch with you to go for book studies, and also we have promoting the books authored by Geshe Michael Roach. Okay, workshop, book study. We also have, like for example, if you Geshe Michael come to Malaysia, we have also the city retreat. Like for example, this next year we are going to have level 11's retreat by Geshe Michael himself. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Diamond Cutter have workshops, book studies, and also we have also regional sharing night, sharing sessions with the regional in across Malaysia and also Singapore. Okay, how to contact a study group? Okay, you may assistant, you may put in the chat those time, because I think somebody have how to contact the book study. Okay, assistant, please help the participants on how to get in touch with the book study whole Malaysia and Singapore. Okay, today we are very blessed to actually to have two speakers from DiamondX. Let me introduce to you one by one. The first speakers from DiamondX is Dawn Un San. Okay, she actually planted a stable passive income and ideal job and many more. Okay, of course you have to listen to her, okay, later. And also she learned diamond cutter principle from Geshe Michael Roach since 2015. That was 5 years ago. How wonderful is that? How cool is that? Put cool for speaker Dawn. Put cool on the chat. All right. And she graduated She graduated from Sedona College of International Management, USA. Okay, awesome, awesome. We are so blessed to have speakers from DiamondX, and she has learned the Diamond system for 5 years already. I'm sure that you can learn a lot from him, all right? From her, sorry about that. I'm too excited, okay? So, all right, the next speakers on the list, we have Sok Teng. The next speaker is next Sok Teng in the list, okay? Sok Teng actually also have University Malaya's Bachelor of Education, TESL. She was a teacher before, I think so, yeah. And then she learned diamond cutter principle from Geisha Michael since 2012, 8 years ago. Wow, okay, rejoice, put rejoice, put rejoice in the chat room, okay, to everybody. And she also graduated from Sedona College of International Management, USA. All right, so we are so blessed today. We have two speakers from DiamondX to share with us, okay, the wisdom of ancient diamond cutter. All right, very cool, very cool. Are you ready? Are you ready? Put ready, ready, put ready. Then we're gonna invite the first speakers for her turn to share with us her wisdom and the sharing for the impossible angle. Put ready, ready. If not enough ringgit, I won't let her in. Look, put a ring. Ready, yeah. All right, thank you very much. And let's invite the first speakers from DiamondX to share with us. Dawn On, over to you, Dawn. Okay. Yeah, give Dawn a clap, a clap. All right, clap, 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 clap. Good, yeah. Put emoji, clap, 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 and put your video on and show your clap hand. Okay, without voice. Okay, okay. Over to you, Don.
Thank you so much, MC. Wow, such a wonderful MC that we have. Okay, so today I'm going to share with you a very important pen story. Okay, so just a quick check. May I know how many of you, this is the first time, this is the first event you are attending with us? Is this the first diamond cutter event that you are attending? And may I know how many of you are new to us that you have not heard about pen story? So if you have not heard about pen story, can you help me to put N on the chat box? So I want to know how many of new friends are with us today. Oh, I do see there are some new friends here. Okay, cool. So for new friends, we welcome you, and please pay attention, especially this pen story is very important. For those who have heard about this story, I believe we all know that we have to heard how many times? 3,000 times, right? Yeah. Okay, so without any further ado, I will going to ask you very simple question. So I hope that you can interact with me. Maybe you can just type your answer in the chat box will do. Okay, a very simple question only. Okay, first of all, may I know what is this? This is pen, right? Okay, good. So what if I use this object and then to wave at a puppy? Let's say there's a puppy here. Okay, when this puppy see this, okay, so what does the puppy see this as? Does this puppy see this as a chew toy? Yes, I do see the answer in the chat box. Chew toy, and the puppy will chew on it, right? Okay, so my question to you is, who is correct? Is the human that is seeing this as a pen is correct, or the puppy see this as a chew toy is correct? Who is right? Both. Yes, you're very clever. Okay, so I will ask you a slightly difficult question. What if I put this object in this room and I invite all the humans to leave this room, and even the puppy will be out of this room as well? So which means at this moment, there's no human to see this as a pen, and there's no puppy to see this as a chew toy. So at this moment, is this still a pen, or is this still a chew toy? So can you answer me? So what is the answer? Yeah, nothing. Yep. And somebody said that, I don't know what is this. I see. This is totally right. Okay, so at this moment, this thing is just an object, precisely. Why? Because this thing is full of potential. So why is this to appear to be seen? It depends on who will be the next one to see this object. Okay, so for example, if let's say the human come back, enter into this room, and the human see this object, and this will become a pen, right? So when a puppy come back into this room, when the puppy see this, and this will turn into a chew toy, which means that at this moment, because this thing is full of potential, at this moment, it can be a pen and it can be a chew toy at the same time. Okay, so now my next question to you. Is this pen the penness of this object telling us, hey, I am a pen, I am a pen? Or is we are the one who see this object as a pen? Which direction? Maybe this direction is A and this direction is B. Can you type the answer? Is A or B? Wow, I do see a lot of B here. Yes, besides C, is we are seeing this object as a pen, right? Okay, cool. So since we are seeing this object as a pen, can I choose to see it differently? Because I feel that if I see it as a gold bar, wouldn't it be even better? Because it's a more valuable, right? Okay, let's try. Since it's coming from me, right? Okay, so now I'm trying to do it. So every one of you, please cooperate with me as well. Okay, so let us turn this to be a gold bar. Let's see. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we close our eyes. Okay, we want to be focused, and we are going to shout 3 times gold bar. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Gold bar, gold bar, gold bar. Eh, how come it's still a pen? But since it's coming from me, I can't change it. Yes, according to this system, since even though that we are seeing this, even though the object is coming from us, it doesn't mean that we can change anytime that we want. Okay, so my question to you is, why we are seeing this object as a pen is because when I look at this object, there is a pen seed in my mind that open and it will project into this object. And with this, it will force me to see this thing as a pen. Okay, so why do I tell you this pen story? In fact, for this pen, it's just a metaphor. Because this pen, it can represent perhaps our job, it can represent our boss, our partner, our relationship. So since I'm seeing these things, it's because of a seed from my mind. Does it mean that if I change my seed, then I will see things differently? So with this, I would like to hand over the stage to Sok Teng to tell us in more detail. Let's welcome Sok Teng.
Hi everyone. Thank you very much, Dawn. Thank you so much for sharing the very important fundamental tool that is described in a simple thing called the pen. Thank you so much. So first of all, welcome everyone to our presentation today. Before we go into the level 10 in detail, allow me to talk to you some very fundamental tools. All right. So you can see here, besides the pen, the next thing that we are going to talk about is the 4 steps. Well, for me, when I first got to know diamond cutter in the year 2012, I heard about a pen, like all of you just did a moment ago. And then I also heard about the 4 steps. So what is the 4 steps here? The 4 steps here means the way for us to be able to put the seed in our mind. So what to do then here? Well, the 4 steps, what I did was when I first started, I used the 4 steps and used this method to plant seeds. And hold and behold, you know what happened? I actually planted my income, and I was amazed because from 4 digits, I'm able to have a 5-digit income. It is really amazing. So then what happened is, today I'm going to show you what I've learned. So the 4 steps are very easy. Actually, first thing first, you say what you want. And you can plan anything from these 4 steps. It can be money, it can be relationship, it can be health, and it can be also a peaceful mind. So it is such an amazing step, and it is so simple until sometimes people tend to say that I don't believe it. But I would not say that you must believe it. Just try it and see whether it works on you and decide yourself. So these 4 steps are very simple. As I can say that the first step is just to say in one simple sentence, what do you want? Say, for example, in this case, I want a simple thing. I just want to have money. All right, I want money. I can be more specific, like how much and things like that. But today, just for simple thing, we just say, okay, I want money. Number 2, I need to find a person who also wants the same. So then I need to figure out who also wants the same, who also wants money. Yeah. Once I've done that, I will plan how am I going to help this person to have more money. Yeah, then what I will do is I will do the 3rd step. That is actually really go do it. So in order for us to demonstrate how do you do it, then we need to invite someone so that we can see how it's being done. Today, I'm really, really happy that I have Junket and his daughter who is going to demonstrate to us how exactly we plant a money seed in our mind for us to see money coming back to us. So may I invite Junket and his daughter?
Hello. Good
Oh, hi,
afternoon,
Junket.
everyone.
Hi,
Hi.
Junket. And
Hello.
daughter named
Yeah.
Wen Yi. Yeah, hi, Wen Yi. So today, who wants money? Oh, both of us want money. Okay, then who wants to plant money more? Nobody. Junket wants to plant money. Oh, Wen Yi. Who
Wen Yi.
actually wants to? Wen Yi wants, Okay, I think Wen Yi are very smart because father, as we can say, is a very fertile soil, you know. That means when you give money to your parents, that's where we see more money coming back to us. All right, and give it away happily to your father. All right, thanks, Wen Yi. So you're going to demonstrate and show everybody how you actually give your father money. So first of all, how much you want to give your father?
Show in the camera.
What is that? Wow, Japanese yen. How much? 1,000. Wow. I think you're a smart girl. You're not giving ringgit. You're giving yen. Are you planning to go to Japan or earn Japan yen more? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So okay. So now what we do is you already set an intention and then you have found someone who wants money. Who's that? Oh,
Dad.
daddy. Okay, your dad. All right. So now how are you going to give the money to your dad?
Put it in his.
All right. Oh, put it in his hands. Okay. So the moment when he gave the money to the father, right? Who sees it?
Everybody here.
Everybody there, including yourself. All right. Your father sees it. You sees it. So now the moment when he let go of the hands, right? Her eyes see the whole picture, and yeah. Oh, rewind. Okay, one more time. Then she let go of the hand. Then a mental image is being planted then in her mind, and that's how the seed is being planted. As easy as that. So the father can keep the money, and when you must thank the father lah, because of the father, then she get to plant the seed. Okay, thank you very much, Dunket and daughter Wen Yi. So the seed is being planted. This is the 3rd step to actually do. Now, coming back again, we remember that there are 4 steps, right? So we have already completed 3 steps. Okay, so now what is the next step? The next step is pretty easy. Look at the baby, it's so cool. So we are going to do what we call a coffee meditation, or we say coffee celebration. So just think about all those moments when he gives the money to the father and how happy the father's face is and how happy Wendy is. And Wendy now knows that she's using a new way to get more money in her lives just by giving away money to the father and to the people. And with that, she gained more money. Just that. And then she can feel so happy that, wow, she has used a new way to have more money. And that is really, really amazing. So all in all, That's how we use this system. And then I believe one day Wendy will say that, oh, this is really amazing. I've used a new way and I have more money, and people will be curious how she does it. And eventually she becomes a virus that spreads this new way to everyone. That if you want more money, simple, just give away your money, especially to your parents. Isn't that cool? Simple as that. All right. Of course, when you come to the course, we have more cool ideas about how to use the 4 steps. And this is just a basic understanding about the 4 steps. Simple. Right. So now let's look at what we have in store for you today. Let's do a quick recap about the 4 steps. So you can see here, first, step 1 is to state what you want. All right. Number 2, choose a commit partner. Number 3, just do it. And lastly, do a coffee meditation. Just that. All right. I'd like you to contemplate on this for a while I take a break and come back quickly. All right. So coming back to all you have contemplated on the 4 steps. We will move on to the more interesting stuff over here now. Now let's move on to level 10, which I'm going to tell you more about it. Okay, in level 10, the topic is about impossible anger. This is a really interesting topic because many of us, including myself, have somehow some kind of anger in us that we really, really want to handle it, so to say, so that it will not damage our relationship with others or our lives. So then very quickly, this is the overview of level 10. All in all, there are 12 life tools. Life tools means the methods to help us in life. So today we are going to cover 4 life tools out of the 12. So you can see those highlighted in yellow are the ones that we are going to talk about today. Myself, we are going to share with you life tool number 1. That is 2 husbands in the kitchen, which is the very important life tool. Then number 2, life tool is why hate anger. Life tool number 3 is anger warrior. And I will talk more about the killing bull. Then next page, life tool 5, 6, 7. Dawn will be talking about life tool 7, nothing is natural. That's beating stick. All right. And then the next page will be the next 3 life tools. All right. So that's interesting. Shall we begin? All right. Let's look at the first life tool in the list. That is 2 husbands in the kitchen. All right. For us to do this, we need to have 3 characters. The first is the wife. So today we have Cheryl, who is going to act as a wife in this story. Hi, Cheryl.
Hello.
And then, hi, Cheryl. Okay, then we have 2 kids. Wow, we have 2 beautiful kids. Hello. Wow. Cool, you have nice toys. And then we have husbands. 2 very angry husbands. Hi. Whoa. Thank you very much. So let's start our show time. As you can see, Cheryl is a working mother with 2 beautiful kids. She has a very, very busy job in an international company, and she loves her husband. And at the same time, she holds the duty of a wife, a traditional wife, where she needs to cook meals, she needs to buy groceries, and get the school to and from the school, and also bring back home the bacon. That means she has to work long hours. And that's why she has to be very, very efficient with her time and get everything done. So it's stressful, but then she doesn't really mind because she enjoys her career, and also she cares for her family. So imagine, this is what happened last Wednesday. So last Wednesday, Cheryl received a call from her boss asking her to come to the office an hour earlier the next morning for an important meeting. She happily said, okay, no problem. And then after work, Cheryl returns home and she goes to her kids' room. This is what she told her kids.
Hi kids! Tomorrow my boss need me to be in office earlier. So please get up 1 hour earlier. Clothes on, shoes tight, homework done, and your backpack ready by 7 a.m. Is that okay?
Okay, mommy.
So Cheryl said good night and her sweet dreams to the kids. Then the next morning, Cheryl walks to the kids' room, and this is what happened in the kids' room. Fighting is all the chaos. They are still in their pajamas, screaming at the top of their lungs, fighting.
Oh, what you guys doing? You both promised. Look at this. You are the most stupid kids in KL.
Oh, okay. So then let's fast forward to next week. That is today, Sunday, 31st of May. So although it's Sunday, Cheryl needs to work overtime. She comes home exhausted with her arms full of groceries. Wow, a lot to cook tonight. But there's one thing in the world that brightens her up. That is the hug of her husband. He has a way of hugging her that makes her feel so happy. And he gives the best hug ever. So, wow. So when Cheryl comes to the kitchen and open the kitchen door with open arms, expecting the husband to give her her hug, this is what happened.
You are stupid.
What? You say what?
I said you are stupid.
I can't believe this. Why he said saying this to me? I just walked in the door. I haven't even said a word. And I didn't do anything. And he called me stupid?
Oh, is it true that the wife, Cheryl, didn't do anything? Is it true that she didn't do anything? Okay, let's do a polling. Tell me your answer. Does she not doing anything? Let's bring out the polling and find the answer from everybody. Yes or no? Is it true that the wife didn't do anything? If it's yes, put yes. If no, put no. Very quickly. And then send your answer. And let's look. Is it true that the wife didn't do anything? Okay. I'm not able to see the result, but can I be put a co-host so that I can see? Wow, very good. Now there is a result. Let's share the result to everyone. So we have 25% of people saying that yes, it's true. The wife didn't do anything. Yeah, she is like so innocent. She just came in from outside and then the husband yelled at her, "You are stupid." But we have 75, amazing, 75% of people say that it's not true, that the wife didn't do anything. So what is the answer actually? Let me explain, yeah. Whether Cheryl, the wife, did something or she didn't do anything. Okay, let me explain. So let's backward a little bit. Last Thursday, that is on the 21st of May, remember, in the morning when Cheryl, at 7 o'clock, she opens the children's bedroom. And this is what happened. This is what she saw. Let's take a look. Kids are fighting, pillow fighting, gun fighting, and screaming. So when Cheryl went to the kids' room, this is what she said.
You are the most stupid kids in KL.
Whoa, remember this is what she said? So when Mom Cheryl yelled at the kids, she heard herself yelling at the kid, right? And it planted a seed in her mind, a bad seed. Let me repeat, yeah? Look very carefully. From her mouth, she said this word. You are the most stupid kid in KL. The sound traveled and then touches her eardrum, and it made an impression. After a few hours, this impression has gone into the mind and it becomes a seed. A seed is being planted. What kind of seed? A seed of a yelling sound. Then on Sunday, when Cheryl comes home happily, this seed in her mind crack opens, a tiny, tiny luminous image of a yelling husband opens. And then she sees the husband yelling at her, "You are stupid." This is what happens. So the seed in her mind actually forces her to see a yelling husband. All right, so now my question to you. Now, what is the way to prove that the husband is right? And what is one way that she can prove that she is stupid? Okay, so what is the way to prove that her husband is right? By calling her, "You are stupid." And what is the one way that she can prove that she is stupid? So you may want to give your answer in the chat group. Yeah, what is the best way to prove that she is stupid? Yell back. Oh, somebody say yell back. So now, which is true, actually, when you yell back at him by saying that you are stupid, this is what happened. Okay, let's take a look what happens if at this moment, when the husband yells at Cheryl and then Cheryl yells back to her husband. You know what happens when Cheryl yells back at her husband? So then a week later, in the kids' room, this is what happens. She sees the kids doing. The kids are fighting again, yelling. And then Cheryl is so angry, and then she said,
You are the most stupid kid.
so she yelled at them. And then a week later, when Cheryl goes back to the kitchen, and this is what she sees the husband doing.
You are stupid.
And then Cheryl feels that she didn't do anything. Then she yells back again and say,
I'm not stupid. You are stupid.
cool. Then a week later in the kids' room, this is what happens. The kids are still fighting again, screaming again. And then Cheryl got so angry. So she said this to the kids.
You are the most stupid kids in KL.
And then Later, when she see the husband saying,
You are stupid.
okay, look at Cheryl. Wow, this is what happened. She creates her own suffering. The moment she yells back at the husband, she will see her kids acting, yelling, fighting, and then when she comes home, she see the husband yelling at her. So why do you think the husband yells at her now? And then why kids acting up and not listening to her, yelling, fighting when they're supposed to get ready for school? Of course, that is all coming from her seed. The seed that she planted the last time she said something unkind to her husband. And that planted a seed to see the husband in the kitchen yelling at her. And when she yells back, she will see the kids not behaving. And it's just like a big wheel that she's into, a big wheel of suffering. Like the nursery rhyme, they said the wheel of the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round, and the wheel on the bus go round and round all day long. So this is what happened. Her life is like that. Between the husband and the kids, they are just angry, and she got very angry. And there she is in the wheel of suffering. So now, important thing here. The solution. So how to break this cycle of suffering then? Yeah, let's replay the scene. Let's go back to the moment when she opens the door and the husband yells at her, stupid. And husband, what did she
You
say?
are stupid.
Whoa. So at this point, what should Cheryl do? What should Cheryl do? Cheryl should remember the pen. Oh, it's all coming from me. And then stop yelling. What she can do, maybe she can just slowly walk away and then bring out something here, the mirror. And then probably this is what she can talk to herself.
Cheryl, you are
Cheryl, you are stupid. So now it may seem that this is not a very, very big thing, but it is a big thing. Why? Because Cheryl has just broken the wheel of suffering for the very first time when she stopped yelling at her husband. She may feel some hurt, very hard feeling because the husband called her stupid. But then, by not yelling back to the husband, she has planted a very powerful seed to stop the anger. In fact, in the ancient wisdom, we say that she's now reaching a point where no one can make her angry anymore. Yes, she stopped the cycle. All right, now, why then there are two husbands when this wife has two husbands? Yeah, why? Why is it there are two husbands in the kitchen? Do you remember there are two men yelling at her? You are stupid. Why? There are two husbands. Well, we say that there's a husband that does not exist and one that does exist. Okay, the first yelling husband, that is the one that is coming from us. This one does exist. Exists from the seed that we planted in our mind when we yelled at the kids last week. And we call him the I didn't do anything husband. You know, when the moment he yelled at us. This husband does not exist. And this husband who did not do anything husband does not exist. So the ancient book says the second husband doesn't exist now, never existed in the past, and will never exist in the future. He doesn't exist. Yeah, so when we get angry, which husband are you angry at? Yeah, normally we are angry at the second husband. Why? Because we think that this husband decides to call us stupid while we didn't do anything. So once you understand the pen, then we understand that, you know, everything is coming from us, including the yelling husband. It's because of the seed that we planted in the past. Can we still get angry? So once we understand that the person who hurt us, or that the person who didn't like us, they actually don't exist from their own side, you know. Therefore, can we say that this is impossible? And it is also impossible to get angry at this person that's coming from his own side, right? Okay, so now there are more in-depth explanation about these two husbands in the kitchen that I would really like to talk more when we are in level 10 next time. Because according to these life tools, we can say that the whole teachings of Buddhism can be found in the two husbands in the kitchen story. And I really like to share with you if you were to come to level 10 in the future. And and for today, I think I will just stop here for the time being because it could be a big chunk for a lot of people to chew on. So I would like to end here, and maybe we would like to invite John, who is going to tell us the life tool number 2. That is why hate anger. Please invite John. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much, Sok Teng. Wow, the two husbands in the kitchen. It's really need time for us to chew on it. And I do really enjoy the speech just now. I believe all of you are very enjoying as well, right? Yeah, they are one of the best actors that I know of. Okay, so now we'll bring us to the next life tool, which is why hate anger. As Sok Teng has, okay, we go back to the first slide first, the previous slide, please. Thank you so much. Okay, so as Sok Teng has demonstrated to us, when we yell back, what happened? You will only see more irritating people in our life. Do you agree? It will only create more angers, more irritating people, more people that will make us angry. But do you know that in fact anger, it does damage to us much more than we can imagine. And this is the reason why we should hate anger. And to illustrate more, I would like to bring you to the next slide, which is the donut. Wow, let's look at the donut. Wow, it looks so tasty to me. It looks so delicious to me. Okay, perhaps maybe we imagine this, we enjoy this donut. Wow, how will you feel? You feel satisfying, right? But what happened 3 days later, 1 week later? Before we realize it, oh, this donut, it turned into cholesterol. It turned into fats in our body. right? It ruins our health. And all these fats and cholesterol will only do us harm. Similarly to the anger. When the time that we yell back, we outburst of our anger. Perhaps maybe at that moment of time, we feel very satisfying because I'm able to release my emotion, correct? But without us knowing, in fact, this anger, it ruins our health. Think about it. How many of our sleepless nights in the past is all caused by anger? Because of the one sentence that our boss say, it will ruin our days and nights. Don't you agree? Yeah. And not only that, data has shown that a lot of chronic disease, like for example, high blood pressure, heart disease, all these are related to anger as well. So now we learn that when we yell back, not only we will see more irritating people in our life that make us feel angry, and it also ruins our health. But thirdly, I think this is the most scary amongst all. Okay, so if you have learned about diamond cutter for quite a while, if you have been practicing 4 steps, like what Sok Teng has mentioned earlier, if you have been doing a lot of 4 steps, if you have been doing a lot of coffee meditations, but yet you still don't see good results in your life, why? We have heard, we have get some feedback from our students say that I have been doing so much, but I don't see any good result. Maybe at this moment of time, we want to think back, we want to recall. Am I the one that who easily get agitated? Am I the one that who easily get triggered? Because according to the sage, the Master Sanditewa, which will bring us to the next slide. So according to the Master Shantidewa, all the hard work that we have done year after year, we share with other people to plant the generosity seeds, to honor the goods, to do all many kinds of kind virtues. But yet, all these seeds are destroyed by a single outburst of anger. I repeat, by a just single moment of anger, it will destroy all our hard work. Years of good seeds that we have planted. Perhaps maybe we have been sitting our old ladies for more than 100 hours. All this will be destroyed. So do you think that this is very scary? I feel that it's not worth it because the price is too high. Right? Don't you agree? And the anger seed will destroy those that are vulnerable. Next slide, please. So in fact, for this anger, it just acts like a hacker. It hacked our karmic account. Yep. So according to the second law of karma, seed multiplies, right? So which means that if I'm today planting a seed, and the seed will multiply every 24 hours, which means 30 days later, the seed that I planted today, it will become 7 billions of seed. Wow, 7 billions. So which means that all the seeds, all the good seeds that we have planted all this while, it has made our karmic account rich enough for us to be another Warren Buffett, for us to be another Bill Gates. But yet, why we are not seeing ourselves as successful as them? It's because every single small moment of the anger seed that we have planted, every single moment that we yell back, all this will destroy our good seeds. And perhaps maybe now I can give the small tips. That's why it's very important to protect our good seeds. And how can we protect our good seeds? Let's move to the next slide. Strong and vulnerable seeds. We want to make our good seeds strong so that it will be protected by anger. How can we do that? Is by dedication. So in fact, every time when we plant a good seed, there's no harm for us to do one step further, which is to dedicate all the good seeds that we have done, all the kind things that we have done, to share, to dedicate to all our loved ones, to all the things, and also to dedicate back to our goal. And because when we become successful, we want to be a living example to share this good wisdom to more people. So by holding this good intention, every time when we are planting a good seed, it will protect our seed to be destroyed by anger. Okay? So, yeah, next one. So to illustrate further, first I would like to share with you about this nano leaf champions. If you Google online, right, you will know that this is the oldest seed on earth. How old it is? It's more than 32,000 years old. Wow. And why I'm going to share with you is plant. Later, I will elaborate more. So basically, recently, on the scientists, they're able to find a way to alive these seeds. And this is reason why now we can see the picture of this beautiful plant in front of us. So similarly, all the good seeds that we have planted, every moment of time, when we outburst our anger, when we yell back, it will also dry freezing our good seeds. And these good seeds will delay us to see the result. And how long it will be delayed, we don't know. Maybe 32,000 years later. Is it possible? It is possible. So it's not worthwhile at all for us to yell back. And what makes it worse is, well, we are waiting for the good seeds to be ripened. What will happen in between? Do you know that, especially for those, some of you have attended recently the talk, View of Life, we understand that every time when we yell back, which means we have forgotten the pain story. We forgotten that everything is come from us. And we thought that the husband, the person that who hurt us, is come from himself. That's why we yell back. So this is the wrong worldview. So every wrong worldview that we are holding, it will act as a fertilizer to fertilize, to watering all the bad seeds. So which means when we yell back, when we outburst our anger, we will not only destroy our good seeds, and it will also activate our bad seeds to be ripened. So which means it will only create a miserable life for our future. So all in all, in conclusion, we should identify the biggest enemy that we have, which is this anger. Why? Next slide, please. Yes. Why? Because this anger will only do us bad. It will not serve us any good. It's unlike any other seed, especially for this anger seed. Once we yell back, it not only create more angry people in our environment, and it also hack our karmic account, which means that it will dry freezing our good seeds, and it will also grow our bad seeds, and it will also ruin our problem. Think about it. Before we want to yell back, before we want to outburst our anger, does it worth it to act on it? Yeah. So that's why it's very important for us to eliminate the angers, in our life. So how can we eliminate all the anger seeds? Make sure that we will not be angry again. This reason why mastering the LifeTool of level 10 is very important. So that's why it's very important for you to attend level 10 as well. Yeah, but lastly, think about it. If let's say we are able to control our emotion, we are able to lessen our anger, and we are able to eliminate all the anger seeds in our life, what will happen? Things will change 180 degree. So what does it mean? Because when we stop to be angry, we will only create more joyful people in our environment. And all the good seeds that we have, it will be ripened on time or even earlier. So we will become healthy, and not only that, you will have more energy and you will look younger, more beautiful, and more handsome. You want to know more about this? Yes, attend level 10 workshop, then you will know more. And lastly, think about it. What if we can live in an environment, in a life that all the bad seeds are frozen? Wow, which means I live a life without bad seed ripen. How beautiful it would be. So, and this reason why I urge every one of us to really want to treat this anger as our biggest enemy that we want to eliminate off, to treat it as our enemy and to hate anger. So before I end my presentation, I would like to do a polling for me to understand how much you understand about this topic. So with this, can I invite IT to help me to do a polling? Yes, thank you so much. Okay, so let's start with one first question. So we only have 2 minutes.
Yeah, we only
Sorry.
okay, so we only
Okay,
have
so we only have 2 minutes. Sorry, we only have 2 minutes to complete this polling. So yes, how to have a rich coming account? Okay, done. So for those that will have not done, please quickly fill it up so that you can give us a feedback to see how well you understand about this topic and to see how we can do better for you in the future. Yep. So, and we will discuss the answer as well. Okay, so how to make a rich coming account? And the second question is, why should we hate anger? Yep. So have every one of you finished the polling already? Okay, perhaps, I think can we have the answer right now? Okay, let's see. Cool, yes, let's see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's see the answer. Okay, so how to make a rich coming account? Majority of us, we say they to dedicate out good seeds, okay, and also to set a good intention to benefit more people. Yes, to donate more money. Okay, so to be more precise, the answer should be the last two, which is to set good intention and to dedicate out. Yes, to donate more money. It also will make us to see ourselves to be more abundance in our life. But having said that, if we do not donate money but we share wisdom, will we make our karmic account rich? Yes, because by holding the last two, by holding a good intention and to dedicate out, then it will make our karmic account rich. And second, why should we hate anger? Yes, so in fact, this one is a multiple choice. So which means that if you click all of those, yes, and then you are correct. So in fact, yes, in a nutshell, so basically we should hate anger. Why? Because it hate our karmic account, and it also ruin our health, and it also frees our good seeds to ripen. Okay, so yeah, that's all I have for now. And now let me pass the mic back to Sok Teng.
Yeah, thank you. But before that, we have photo sessions. Okay, all right, everybody. We would like to thank you, Dawn and Sok Teng, for the great sharing All right, so please put in the chat. They say awesome, awesome sharing, awesome. Put awesome so that, yeah, to show your gratitude to two speakers today. Can I see the things? And then after that, please on your video, we are going to take a beautiful photo, group photos, okay? Our volunteers will make sure that you on your photo. Okay, everybody, 243 people online. Okay, so put on your video, please on your video so that we can take a group photo. Our volunteer Jason will take the photo. Okay, so okay, please on your photo, put on your happy face. Okay, 243 people. Come on, yes, yes, on your video, on your video. Jason, are you ready? Then you can take the photo, right, Jason? Hi. Yeah, on
Can't
your
hear you,
video.
Jason.
Jason, are you
Jason,
ready?
we can't hear you. Jason, we can't hear you.
Jason, are you ready?
Yes, yes, ready.
Jason,
Okay. Yes, yes.
ready? All the people put on the video. No video, we don't start, okay?
Okay, ready, smile.
Okay,
Okay, page
okay.
one, I move on to second page. Hold on. Okay,
Right.
page. Four.
Oh, how many pages? Oh,
We have 6
10.
pages.
10 pages. 6 pages. Oh, wonderful. 241 people on the line.
Okay, hold on. The fifth one. Okay. And the last one. Hold on. Okay, all right. Thank you, everyone.
All right, thank you, Jason, for your help, and thank you, everybody, for on your video. You can keep on your video going on, no issue at all. Okay, now you want more? Everybody want more? Put more. Put M on the chat. You want more? Put M on the chat. Then we'll bring speaker shooting back on the track. Okay. Put more, M. Yes, yes, yes. Ladies and gentlemen, we pass back the mic back to speaker shooting. Back to you, something.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Yo. Wonderful session, and it's really amazing to see so many people this afternoon. Wonderful, everyone. You must give yourself a big clap at a tap at your shoulder because you are here this afternoon. I thought we must give you something that you can bring home, something practical that you can use that can protect our good seed from burning off and then stay more beautiful. All right. Now you have heard Dawn talk about the LifeTool number 2. Use it, and I personally use it, and I find it's really amazing when I got to know about this LifeTool, and it really helps me. So I hope this session will help you to have some idea about how to manage. We will not use the word manage because we can't really manage the anger so per se, but how to deal with it. That eventually, what we call the anger itself is impossible. All right, for this LifeTool, the main idea here is that we need to understand that the anger develops in 4 stages, and they can be stopped at any stages using the killing point. So what we are going to do here now is we are going to break so-called the anger into 4 different stages. Once you understand the stages, then we are able to identify the anger before we are being attacked by anger. So then if you can see here, there is a word called killing point. So probably maybe you may allow me to explain what is the meaning of killing point. Well, killing point, there's a Tibetan word that is commonly used to describe killing point is mama hata. Mama hata in Tibetan. Well, killing point is actually an action that we take to stop something. All right, if you are a person who learns karate, right, you know the killing point is the point where at the neck, where if you just knock on it, you will make the person die instantly. So killing point here is if you know how to use this killing point in the anger development, you're able to stop the anger from developing from one stage to another stage, whereby you will stop the damage done by anger in your life. So this is basically what the LifeTool is about. 4 stages, killing point, how to do it. Let's look at the next slide. Okay, in order for us to understand this LifeTool, we need to have two foundation understanding. First, you must understand the pen, all right? The principle of a pen. Secondly, is the principle in the 2 husbands in the kitchen in order for you to understand this LifeTool well. And we have spent the whole earlier session to explain to you the pen and the 2 husbands. And I believe you are now ready to go for the 3rd LifeTool. That is the 4 stages of anger. So can I see, also we need to understand a few terminology. Can we see the next slide? So a few things that we need to understand before that. We will introduce you another new term, Tibetan term called sesshin. Well, sesshin is just exactly like the dog that you see on the screen, holding a binoculars, looking, watching every second, every minute, all right, not giving up. It's just like a CCTV at your house, aware, and it is a kind of mental alarm. Then what is this sesshin, so to say, watching? What is he doing? Actually, he is looking at our joyful level. Then what is joyful level? It's difficult to understand. What do you mean by joy level or joyful level? Well, joyful level is to examine how we feel. Whether I'm happy now, or I'm not so happy, or I'm actually very angry, because this session is really too long for me, let's say. Or I don't understand what Sok Teng is talking about. Okay, so let's do a simple pulling to understand what joyful level is. So then in a scale of 0 to 5, now what is your joyful level right now? 0 being the lowest and 5 being the highest. If you're 100% happy, mark 5. Now, if it's opposite, then it's 0. Now, if you do not feel happy nor angry, just mark 3. Don't worry, we do not know who actually submitted the polling. All right, so it's just for fun. What's your feeling now? Are you happy, just so-so, or you are not happy? So please give us your answer by responding, just having fun. How is your feeling now? Happy, not happy, just normal? Am I able to see the results? Okay, a lot of people give us the answer. Thank you very much for your answer. I think we can share the result to everyone. Then we can see on the screen, right? There are 2% of people that they are not happy. They are 1%, 2% also rather not really happy. But we can see that 14% of them are very, very happy. And majority of people are in the range of 3 and 4. That is between slightly happy and also so-so. Cool. Thank you so much for your participation. This is a very good measurement for everyone. Okay, so every time when we ask, how are you feeling? So you have to check. Let's say for today, you check yourself 0. That means I'm not happy. I'm really angry. Then maybe tomorrow or at night, you check your joy level. How are you feeling now? Are you feeling better or feeling worse? All right. So then we can understand our state of feeling Why? This is very important because it will help us in identify the feeling, and it is an indication to understand where we stand. So according to this system, if you are not 100% happy, you have gone into so-called the off balance. So can we see the next slide? So allow me to share with you what do you mean about the 4 stages of anger. As you can see, the first stage is off balance. Stage number 2, upset. Stage number 3, anger. And stage number 4, resentment. The stages go from 1 to 4. So the moment when we are very, very, very happy, we are not in any of these stages of anger. We are actually stage number 0. So the moment we don't feel 100% happy, actually we are already in the first stage of anger, which is off balance. So this is a good news. For those of you who don't mark yourself 100% happy, that means we have some kind of unhappiness in us. And that, if we are able to identify it, then we can apply the killing point and bring back our happiness. But most of the time, we don't, even including myself, that we are not aware of it, and the stages of anger develops into upset. And then if there is a trigger, then we quickly go into the stage number 3, that is anger. That's how the anger develops. And if we are angry and then we thought that's already, actually it's not. If we don't do anything, we actually go into stage 4, that is resentment. When resentment kicks in, we can find ourselves that we don't feel 100% joyful anymore. We don't feel the vigorous in us. We don't feel very energized, really upbeat, very happy. And we lost our love, our innocence, and our openness to a lot of things. Then what is the effect when we are always in the state of resentment? Is that it can harm us through the seen and unseen part. Of course, the seen part is when a word or an action or a facial expression can actually trigger us to feel unhappy. There will be moments when somebody say a word that we feel through charged, and there are moments when even an expression of the eye that look at you like that, and then you feel angry. Okay, and then what's hurt it can make to you? Well, a lot. It is just it is just like the karmic hacker, it hacks away all our good seeds. And that's the reason why many of us, we plant seed so diligently, and yet we don't see results, because our good seeds are being stolen by so-called the karmic hacker, or our feeling of anger or resentment. And worst of all, of course, it will harm our health. All right, we will see that why then I developed some kind of high blood pressure, and things like that. So this is what happens to many of us. Yeah, including myself. Before I got to know this, I didn't know that I'm in the stage of resentment. I thought I'm okay after feeling angry upon something, about somebody saying something to me. I thought I'm okay, but in truth, I'm not okay. There is still some kind of resentment in me that is killing me little by little, and it's really what we call, the Cantonese say, not worth it. We have done so much and then we don't get what we deserve, and because we have this so-called the resentment in us about something. So then how to handle this resentment? This is exactly what we are going to talk about. So happy for everyone. When you do the emotional check, when you do the joyful level check, we know where we stand. If we are not 100% joyful, chances is there are somebody who make us feel angry, and we still have some kind of resentment towards the person, or certain things that happen to us. We still have some kind of resentment over it. That's why we cannot feel 100% happy, lively, joyful, and open. So, but good news, today you are here, you hear this, like me, when I heard this, I felt that it's really amazing. So how to do it then? First, we need to understand the off balance. The off balance part is like when we don't feel happy, we are already on the first stage of off balance. Just for example, when we come out from office, when we are heading home to buy some grocery, and then the traffic was really jammed. So what happened? We feel not happy, a little bit, yeah, not really not happy, you just don't feel comfortable. But then after that, as we drive the car, if one car just cut in between our car, we feel what? Upset, okay? And then the next moment, the person who sit beside us, they say, hey, why are you so slow? Can you drive faster? And then we fall into anger. So this is what happened. And then what can we do? So when we are in the first stage of off balance, we need to remember when we feel happy. We need to bring in quickly those happy moments that we have. All right, so that we do not continue to the next stage, that is upset. But when we are in the stage of upset, we can apply the killing point called the two husbands, or delay the anger. All right, hold on or remove yourself from that scene of making you feel angry. And lastly, if we can't and then we burst into anger, actually when we are angry, we can't do anything because it's already the result of a seed that's ripening. But after anger, there's something that we can do. We must quickly remember the pain and then pull ourselves up back to the happy stage again. So allow me to share with you my personal example on how am I applying these stages of anger in my life. So when I first learned about this LifeTool, I think about a year ago. And then one fine day, I was happily going back to my mom's house. So in the morning, I did my meditation. I felt so happy, joyful, after a very good meditation in the morning. So I went downstairs to have my breakfast. While I'm eating the breakfast, suddenly my mom came. And then she asked me a question. She asked, Sok Teng, what do you want to eat? And then I said, anything will do. So I continue eating my breakfast. And then the second question came. She asked, what exactly you want to eat? And then I said, anything you do, anything you cook is fine with me. Then I continue eating. Then she was like a little bit irritated with my answer, and then she said something like, what exactly that you really want to eat? Yeah? I'm going to prepare breakfast. I'm going to prepare lunch. So now at this juncture, I learned about this. I noticed my joyful level actually drops. And I already in the off balance and even upset now. So I thought I need to remove myself from this scene so that I do not move on to the next stage, that is anger. So I quickly finished off my breakfast and then went upstairs, hiding in the room, hoping that I will not develop this into anger. So while I was in the room checking my WhatsApp, suddenly the door cracks open. And there comes my mom. And then she asked me, what do you really want to eat? And then I was like, I thought I have already answered you. Why are you coming again and asking me the same question early in the morning where I haven't finished my breakfast? And then, whole and behold, I already burst into anger. And then we ended up quarreling. And then she left. I felt so angry. I was now in the stage of resentment. I was thinking she makes my morning a terrible one. I didn't do anything and she irritates me. She is the one. Then suddenly I saw this on my table. And then I realized, oh gosh, the one who irritates me, the one who spoiled my beautiful morning, where does it come from? Then I realized it says that it's not from here, it's from here, right? So then it's my seed to see a irritating mother. So I must have planted an irritating seed before that forced me to see an irritating mother that is speaking irritatingly to me. And with that, then I dropped this idea of feeling irritated, feeling resentment towards her. In fact, suddenly I just felt like a sense of deep gratitude because she took all the trouble to ask me what I want to eat again and again, mainly because she really loves me. And why then I felt irritated? Simply because I have so-called the irritating seed in my mind lah, that opens. So if I don't recognize this, I will continue falling into the stage of resentment and burning all my seeds away, one after another. So this is an example that these stages of anger helps me, at least not at the very beginning, which I hope to, but at least I don't continue develop into resentment that will kill a lot of my good seeds, right? So this is an example of how I help myself using this tool, and I hope you can help you also. Now, we have some time. It looks like time's up, but I think we can still spare some time for quick pooling. So if you can we pull out the pooling very quickly to just do a recap? Hopefully everybody remembers what we have done just now. Yeah. So very quickly, what is the first stage of anger? Is it resentment, off balance, anger, or upset? Then what is the second stage of anger? Is it resentment, off balance, anger? And then number 3, what is the third stage of anger? Resentment, off balance, anger, or upset? Then number 4, and what is the fourth stage of anger? Is it resentment, off balance, anger, or upset? Lastly, what is one of few useful things that you learn from this life tool that will help you on anger issue? You can choose multiple choices. First, check your joyful level. 2, understand the stages of anger. Number 3, use killing point to stop anger for going from one stage to another. Next, aware that I'm in resentment and it is hurting me. And lastly, I can use two husband and the pen to help me. All right, so we shall end the pulling and quickly take a look at the answer. Can I see the answer, please? Do we have a pulling answer? All right, now the answer is out. Wow, everybody almost get correct. Okay, number 1, the answer is off balance. Number 2, the answer is upset. Number 3 is anger. Number 4 stage is resentment. Very good. And what can you do? In fact, everybody chooses almost the correct answer. Thank you everyone for participating. Now I have finished this, but before I finish, there is the last word that I want to tell everybody. I hope everyone is now more aware of those stages of anger, and then to stop it from going from one stage to another stage. So remember the power of small action. Every time when we are aware that we are off balance, then we can do something. All right. So now let's invite Dawn to talk more about another life tools that can help us deal with anger. All right. Thank you very much. And I pass the control back to Dawn. Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, so till now we have learned about 3 life tools. So what is your joyful level right now? Are you still stay happy? Okay, so let us do a recap. Recap from the beginning to now. What are the life tools that we have learned? And what's the message that we can get from the life tool? So the first thing we learn about is the pen story, right? This way for us to understand that, in fact, it is our seeds in our mind that create our world. So all the people that we see, regardless either they are irritating person or not, is coming from our seeds. And this way, it will move us to the 4th step. And in order for us to change our seed, to create the world that we want, we can use 4 steps to achieve that. Okay? And then after that, move on to our first life tool for today, which is the two husbands in the kitchen. So what is the message from the two husbands in the kitchen? This way for us to understand that where all these irritating people are coming from. We get yelled at our husband is because I yelled at my kids last week. So as long as I understand the cause, the root cause of the problem, then I will know how to stop it. It's fine not to react back. Because by reacting back, we will create more bad seeds. So this is what we learned from the two husbands in the kitchen. And then we move on to the next life tool, which is why hate anger. From there, probably you already know the damage of the anger that do to us. It is very, very, it's really not worthwhile for us to get angry because it will plant us a lot of bad seed. And it's really harm us very, it's not worth it at all. And then after that, it will move to the anger warrior. This way, for us to understand where is the killing point, for us to stop our anger to be developed furthermore, which is to maintain our joy level, to be always stay happy. And lastly, we should move to our last life tool, which is nothing is natural. So can we go to the next? Yeah. Okay, nothing is natural. In fact, for this life tool, it consists of 2 parts, which is beating stick and Mother Nature. But for today, because of the time constraint, I will only present you for the first part, which is the beating stick. Okay, so yeah, let's move on to the next slide. Okay, so perhaps maybe to now, from 2:30 to now, perhaps you already got some idea where all these irritating people are coming from, right? And why we should not yell back, and what are the anger that do harm to us. And so now my next question, I have a question to you is, how do you normally treat with people that hurt us? How do you normally treat people that hurt you? Normally we will get angry, correct? Yeah, because you're hurting me, because I want to protect myself. So of course I will get angry. But think about it. If we fully understand about this system, we know that we should not get angry. And for us to understand even at a deeper level, we will use this logical way. And perhaps maybe from this life tool, we will understand that it is not logical to get angry with people that who hurt us. Why? With this, I will bring you to a dialogue between an ordinary man. Okay, so this Mickey Mouse will represent an ordinary man. So for myself, I will represent the sage, the master Shantideva. So for us to understand the logical way, is it okay? Or shall we get angry with the people that who hurt us? Okay, let's start. Master Shantideva, I think we should get angry with people that who hurt us. Oh, really? You think that we should get angry? If this is the case, you should get angry at cold when you catch a cold. What? Mr. Shantideva, what are you talking about? No, why should I get angry at a cold? I get a cold is because first I did not bring an umbrella and it was raining there. And I get myself wet. That's where I get a cold. No, it's a natural that I will get a cold when I get myself wet. No, not at all. Why you get cold is because of the conditions. It's because of the circumstances. So similarly, like people that who hurt us, it's because of the condition. It's because of the circumstances. They were triggered. That's why they hurt you. What? Mr. Shanti Dewa, not at all. Yeah, no doubt they get triggered, but they are the one that who decided to hurt me. They are the one that who decided to get to hurt me. Yes, to yell back at me. Okay, listen. No one on earth want to get angry. Everyone on earth will only want to stay happy. So why they get angry and they want to hurt you is because they have anger attack. If you really want to find someone to blame, you should blame their anger. Okay, so this way I end my first part of my presentation. So do you get the message? In fact, yeah, think about it. The people that who are hurting us, why they're hurting us? In fact, it's because they are under anger attack. Don't you agree? Let's think about it further. If today is an awesome day, everybody wake up in the morning, will find that, wow, today is a beautiful day. And now I'm going to plan how can I get angry? Well, anybody on earth will do that? No. Nobody want to get angry, right? People, all of us, we just want to stay happy, right? And why the person who get angry is because the person is under attack of, is under anger attack. So that's why they are forgiven. Yeah. And for you to understand even deeper, in fact, Master Shantidewa, he illustrate more with this example of beating stick. Okay, so imagine this. If there's someone that who are beating you, let us dissect it. Let us analyze it in a logical way. So when we understand this, we will find that this is not logical to angry with people that will hurt us. Think about it. If I'm the person that was holding this stick that I want to beat you, and Master Shantidewa say, if there's somebody that who are holding this stick to beat you, you should angry with the stick, not the person. Why? The ordinary people, the ordinary man would cry, why? Why should I angry with the stick? Why? Because the person did not touch you at all. It's the stick that touched your skin to make you feel painful. So that's why you should get angry with the stick. Well, the ordinary man will reply, no, Mr. Shantidewa, not at all. Because the stick cannot do anything. It's the person that will control the stick that hit me. That's why I should angry with the person. And Mr. Shantidewa said, okay, so now let us look it deeper. Who is the problem maker? The real problem maker is the person. Okay, so is the person out of control at that moment that they want to hurt you? Yeah, in fact, the person is controlled at that moment. They are controlled by their mental affliction, which is the anger. So if we really want to blame someone, if we really want to hate someone, if we really want to angry with someone, we should angry with their anger. So that's why this is very important for us to understand how to get rid of the anger in our world, how to get rid of the anger so that we will not see any anger people in our life. Okay, so I hope you understand that this life tool, that in fact it tells us that it's really not logical to angry with people that will hurt us, because They are not in control. This is not their fault. That's why, and they are forgiven. And yeah, this LifeTool seems makes sense, but how does it really can help us to apply in our real life? In fact, for me myself, I've tried to use this LifeTool. It's really helped me a lot, because for myself, the nature of our business, I have to deal with clients, and some of them are those that walk in clients that we have not met before. And if you are in a similar industry like me myself, you will meet into people that who are very unreasonable, who are very demanding, who ask you to do this, to do that, to do anything extra to please them, right? So in fact, to me, I feel that this kind of people is really ruins my day. Right? It's really ruined my day. But when I understand about this LifeTool, when I think about it people, in fact, this kind of people, especially for those that who are walking kind, they don't know me at all. They never met me before. So why on earth they want to, make me feel angry, right? So it's because at that circumstance, at that moment, they are triggered to get angry. So when I understand about this LifeTool, I feel that I'm able to detach from the situation. So they are not angry at me, the person. They are not angry at me, myself. But it's because at that moment, they have lost balance. At that moment, they are under anger attack. That's why they behave the way that they behave. And with this, I'm able to speak to them, to hold my cool, and then to speak to them calmly, and to manage the thing professionally as well. So I personally feel that this LifeTool is really can help us, and I hope with this you will understand more that it is really not logical to get angry with people that hurt us. Of course, if you want to find out in more detail what are the LifeTool that can help us to manage our anger, then we can consider about level 10. So before I end my presentation, it's the same thing. So I'm going to ask for pooling. Can I get a help from IT? Yeah, for us understand how much you understand about this life. Okay, this is tricky. This question, right, there's only one answer. First, you want to think carefully. So according about Master Shantideva, so why he said that we should not angry with the people that who hurt us? We only choose one amongst all the answer. They waste energy. Is it because it's not their fault? Or is it because it will invite us more troubles? Or because I'm a kind-hearted person, that's why I should not get angry? Okay, so have you all finished, done your pooling already? Okay, so can we have the IT to give us the answer? Yeah, cool. Thank you so much. Yes. So majority of us, we understand that this is not their fault that who want to hurt us, right? Because they are under anger attack. And as all of us, all our anger are eliminated, then we will not see any more angry people in our world. So for you to find out more, you may consider about level 10. So with this, I would like to hand over back to our MC. Thank you all.
All right, thank you very much, Dawn. Let me take over, please. I would like to do a quick recap about the level 10. So can we see the slide? Quickly go through with everyone. Today we are very fortunate. We have already shared 4 LifeTools from the total 12 LifeTools here. So can I see the slide, please? Can I have the IT to show us the slide? Okay, thank you very much. So you can see that in the first LifeTool, we talk about the two husbands in the kitchen. This is the very fundamental and the very important life tools that we have. And then number two, why hate anger? We understand that anger doesn't do us any good. So by all means, go hate anger instead of having anger. Now, number three is anger warrior. I talk about the killing bowl. That is the 4 stages of anger. Other than that, you can see there are life 2-4 like ridiculous anger, which is talk about ridiculously mistaken and our salvation diet, which will help us even more. So then next page, we talk about the life 2, 5, 6, and 7. Of course, in life 2, 5, we have anger helpers, those people who help us. And life 2, 6, we talk about living on poison. This is a very advanced life tool where they also talk about peacock warriors, blood, sweat, and tears, and things like that. And today, Dawn has already talked to us about nothing is natural on the beating stick. So we know that if we want to get angry, who do we get angry with? And then isn't it very ridiculous to get angry at the person or the, what they call the anger, right? So all in all, it is kind of impossible for us to get angry. So let's look at the last slide that we have, the last 4 of the life tool. So these are in total 10, level 10 impossible anger with their life tools. With that, we will end our presentation. However, we have another session that will be taken over by our MC, Mr. Yo, and he will tell you a little bit more on what we are going to do. Have fun. Thank you very much, everyone.
All right, thank you, Sok Teng, and thank you, Don. Ladies and gentlemen, are they awesome? Yeah, if you think that they are awesome and you send your gratitude to them in the chat room, gratitude, thumbs up, clap hand, gratitude to both speakers, okay? Gratitude to both speakers, Dawn and Sok Teng, for their great sharings of impossible angles, okay? Thank you, thank you. Send your gratitude, keep on sending so that they fail. You also learn a lot of things, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, next we're gonna have, I'm sure that after two speakers have shared, and then sometimes you're still wondering, why there are two husbands? These two husbands come from where, all these sort of things. So we understand that, we hear you, and also, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to break you into a breakup sessions, okay? That's why in your name in front of me, there's an E and M. Our IT team will break you up in the breakup session so that you can, any question you can ask our volunteers in the breakout room. And you have total of 20 minutes from now. Okay, and then if you, let's say for example, you are breakup room, then you have any problems, you can tap the ask for help button, tap on the screen if you cannot see this button, okay? There's ask for help button, just in case, all right? So before we break up into the breakup room, there will be 20 rooms for you to be in. So IT, thank you IT team for your effort. Then we let IT overtake the sessions to break up everybody into the 20 rooms. You have 20 minutes, okay? 20 minutes for you to have the question and answer. Yeah, back to IT team. Please take over. Thank you. IT, are you ready? Yes, most of the people are back here already. That's good. I hope that you have a very good discussions during the breakup room, and also a question and answer during the Q&A session in the breakup room. Okay, so we are see the chart. Everybody is flying back. 76, 77, 78. Okay, 80, 82. Coming back. The flight is coming back. Everybody is yeah, coming out of the plane, huh? From the breakout room. So yeah, okay, we are still waiting because we have a total of 240 over people. Now it's 178. We are waiting for all to come back before we proceed to the next session.
Yo.
Yes.
Come back. Yo.
All right, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I hope all of you have a good sessions today and you learn a lot of things from this sharing. Okay, we have now 209 participants back in the room. I believe still have some more. Yeah, IT, I think we still have some more, right? Okay, we just wait for the rest to coming back before we proceed to the next session. All right. Okay, next we have 209 in the, I think somewhere they transit somewhere. Huh? Okay, all right. I hope that everybody have a good session in the breakup Q&A sessions. If you still have questions, you can still get in touch with the people who invite you here, and also you check out the details of the Diamond Cutter Institute workshop and also book study. And in fact, we are going to share with you two workshops that are coming up. Next. Okay, now ID, shall I have the workshops slide so that we can share with all the people? Or we go for the polling first, IT? Never mind. Okay, we go for the polling first before we go to the workshop informations. Okay, please participants help us to fill in this poll, the questions in the polling, then because we want to get the feedback from all of you here so that how we know which one that you have benefited and which one that we can actually improvise and also improve from that. Okay, please fill in the poll. Thank you very much. There are total of few questions. Okay, please take your time. All right, very fast. Some of you very fast. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Thank you for your participations. Thank you for your time. And thank you for answering the poll. Okay. Okay. All right. The polling still tabulating. Okay. Just hold on for a while. Okay. Okay. That's good. I think most of you have posted. Think almost 77%. Okay, we're waiting for another 20% before we go to the next session. All right. All right. Yeah, 81%. Come on, everybody. We still have another 19%. Okay, for the voting, for the polling. All right. Thank you for your time to fill up the polling questions. So that we know where you are and how we can improve ourselves further to help you further. Okay, 82%. All right. Let me see. Okay. After polling. All right, and then we go to, okay, I think the polling is almost done. Let's go to the next slide, IT. Okay, this is the result. Okay, most of you like the sharing very much. Okay, you can see on the polling results. Okay, wow, 2 husbands, 4 stages of anger, top the chat, and 2 husbands in the fantastic. Okay, thank you all for the polling's answers. Okay, next we go to the next slide. Okay, the next slide is that in June, over the 3 weekend, June 6, 7, June 13, 14, and June 20th, 21st, we are going to have the DCI level 1, 2, 3 workshop. Okay, level 1 is about oxygen money, level 2 is about passions and your talents, and level 3 is about mastering your mind, a peaceful mind. So basically we are going to conduct this level 1 through 3 online. Okay, online for these 3 weekends. Okay, as you can see that the pricing here, Okay, now as you stated here from okay, there is a special price. Okay, special price from May 7 to May 21st. In fact, I mean the special price is actually closed already, but because we want to give you more chance, okay, for today's participants, we actually still open up this special price for all of you. Quickly grab the registrations, and this price is valid if you paid by 1st of June, okay? 1st of June, 12 p.m. midnight. All right, you still eligible for this special price of Singapore dollar 1199 or ringgit Malaysia 3597 for 3 weekends um, learning about DCI level 1, 2, 3 over the Zoom online, and also this one is conducted in Chinese, but we have also the translation in English. Yeah. All right. So grab the opportunity. The special price valid for today's participants. If you grab it and you paid it by 1st of June, you still entitled for this special price of Singapore dollar 1199 and ringgit Malaysia 3597. Okay, as you can see that level 1 through 3 is a basic course, a basic workshop for Diamond Cutter Institute. Next, we have another basic that is a level 4-5, a perfect relationship. ID, may I have the slide as well? Okay, yeah. Level 4-5 is about perfect relationship. Okay, this will be conducted in July. Okay, July 3 days, July 25th to July 27. Okay, all right. Then the prices, as you can see, the special price. Okay, there is a special price before July 10. Singapore dollar 1050 and a Malaysia ringgit 3150. Okay, yeah, basically you can grab this special price. Okay, as you say that yeah, this is about perfect relationship. You learn more tools in this perfect relationship, how to build a good relationship with your people around you, with your client, with your supplier, with your friends, with your family members. So basically, yeah, these are the level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 workshop. Level 1 to 3 in June and level 4, 5 in July. All is done in an online workshop. Okay, so please grab the opportunity. This is a very good chance for you to learn even further, okay, about Diamond Cutter Institute's workshop, because basically level 1 to 3 and a level 4, 5 is a basic course. So I encourage all of you to actually grab this opportunity to learn even further, okay, about this. Okay, if you have any question, you can put in the chat. Our volunteers will help you on that. All right, thank you very much. Okay, basically this is about our workshop and our sharing today. But before we go off, you can also like us, our GDC, like us on our Facebook page for further info. IT, may I have the QR code? Yeah, to like us on the GDC, so that you have further latest informations on our Facebook page. Okay, all right. ID, may I have the code for for people to like GDC page? Do you have a code for that? Or yes, Global Diamond Cutter Facebook page. Okay, yeah, with that, then yeah, ID, any code for that? Yeah, if not, then you can search in the Facebook Global Diamond Cutter. Okay, search in the Facebook Global Diamond Cutter. Then you like the page for further information of coming events and coming workshop and coming sharing. Okay, with that, I think we're gonna end this today's sessions. And before that, we'd like to thank you, all of you, for spending more than about 2.5 hours time to join us for the sharing today. And we thank you all the volunteers behind the scene to make this successful. And also We would like to say a big thank you to two speakers from DiamondX, Dawn and Sok Teng, for doing a wonderful job to share the impossible angles to all of us here. So I believe that with this sharing, I know that from today onward, you are going to be a very happy person, okay? So we are very happy person, no more anger, because you will learn, you will never get upset again, all right? Okay, if you do so, put happy in the chat room, happy in the chat room, okay? So make sure that you learn happy, all right? Okay, thank you for your time. With that, we like to thank you again once more, and we like to end this sharing session today. Thank you very much for your participations, okay? And thank you all of you for your time. All the volunteers worked very hard for this, okay? Thank you. Happy, keep on, come on, happy man. I'm a happy person. Okay, thank you. All right, so we shall end here. We shall see you again in the next sharing, next online workshop as well. Okay, bye-bye. Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
May
Thank
on
you.
the line and say thank
Bye.
you.
Thank you for
Everyone.
Everybody.
Bye-bye.
Happy, Amen. Happy.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Good night.
Happy,
Miss Dayo.
Enjoy, Miss Dayo.
Enjoy. Bye-bye. Thank you.
Mr. Yo.
Happy. Everybody happy. Everybody happy. Everybody happy. Everybody happy. Everybody happy.
Thanks, Mr. Yo.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Yo.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Wow, you're so cool. Thank you.
谢谢老师，谢谢陈老师、陈林老师、莲花老师，谢谢各位。
Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yes.
Wow,
Bye.
thanks, amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye. 下次
Be
见吧。
happy. Be happy. Be happy. Be happy.
Happy Happy Face 在这边。
Good. Rejoice.
耶，我的脸来的，这个就是。
笑脸，
耶，拜拜，谢谢你们 ，MC 很棒，耶，大家很棒。
Thank you.